happen to be born into a very musical family. I think I'm the fourth generation of professional musicians on one side. And I really did not have any choice but to become a musician, because I heard music while I was still in my mother's womb, and apparently been on stage in that position several times before I was even born. And of course I heard music. I heard my father, I heard my mother, heard my aunt, my uncle. They were all musicians. So that helped, of course, to make the most favorable environment for a child to grow up.
Around Dima was music, music, music all day, all day. I was teacher in Moscow Conservatory 16 years. I played radio, TV, records, many music, and we spoke in home about my student, about very good musician, about performance. Yes. This atmosphere was with music,
Well, my father was a very famous Russian violinist, Soviet violinist at that time, and unfortunately he had cancer before he was 32 years old, and he died a year after. So his life was cut short while I was still, 3.5. So it fell on to my mother's shoulders to carry on, just the well-being of the family, just bringing bread home. I really hardly saw her while I was growing up, because she was that figure that appeared occasionally in the house, from concert tours, and she would storm in for a few days and then disappear.
Life is life, and I was musician. I must play and bring money for life. And long time Dima was only with Nyani, only with Nyani. I come back, I was in home maybe 2 or 3 days, and sometimes Dima explained, oh, it's long time, Mama will be in home 3 days. Yes, but it was very good. He don't miss Mama. No.
She was basically on the road. I grew up with Nanny, who became really more of a mother to me in those years than my mother. I had, fortunately, other relatives. My uncle, first and foremost, my cousin Sasha, who's practically my age, so we had a lot of games in common growing up. So the two of us would always travel where my uncle would go. For a number of years, we would go to the Baltic Sea, to the summer resort near Riga, and be there for the summer season of the Moscow Philharmonic. Sometimes my mom would come here to perform.
Yeah, I remember that.
With the orchestra, but then she'd leave because that month of the year she'd lend me to my uncle.
To a relative,
yeah. But in a way, it was not really sad not to be with my own family, but it was fun to with other kids and to spend the time without the eye of the mother.